Today, I don't feel like doing anything. Today, I just want to lay in my bed. But as I record this, it is Wednesday, which means dump day. In the Bella Coola Valley, it is one of the most busiest days of the week. It's a work day. So that means I have things to do. And I can't afford to be lazy. This week, this month, past year, I've been feeling a little bit like trash. Trash inside here, trash inside here. And I'm doing things to circumvent that, to prevent those. But I thought in this month of April, we're supposed to be picking up trash, aren't we? And so for my physical and my mental health, I decided I'm gonna film myself taking a walk in our beautiful land of And as I take this walk, I am going to unload some things from my mind. Today, we are going to talk about taking care of the earth. Why? Taking care of things has never really been my strong suit. My mother, when I was a kid, always had to buy things for me in pairs of twos. Or she would have to tie them to my body just so I wouldn't lose them. But taking care of the land comes a lot more naturally to me, because you take care of the things that take care of you. You also take care of things that are given to you. Now, this earth that I stand on, this land that I stand on, may technically be mine, but I do not own it. Even if I had a piece of paper that said my name on it, I would not own this land. This land would be cared for and upheld to make sure that the people not yet born have a place to live and have a place that they can then take care of as well. The Newhalk people had many words for the different areas in which we were given and the places in which we manage. One of these places is called your su'ulems, or your harvested or validated hunting grounds. And your xnimsta is the land in which you work. And despite what some people or some things may tell you, stewardship and taking care of the land and managing the resources is very important. All governments have some sect on this stewardship. Sect or sector, not meaning gender or baby making. Even our own nation and other nations have their arm of the government whose job is to take care of the land and make sure that nobody is abusing it. In my family, the Pootless, there is a name, Equiniza, which now belongs to my cousin Rodney. Equiniza was one of the 4 brothers that came down on the mountain that we put 100 steps on. And he was an original Pootless. His job was a river guardian, and that name was bestowed and passed along the family. Whoever held that name was to be given the responsibilities of a river guardian. The Newhalk were not very litigious. We had 4 laws, and that was don't say anything or hurt anybody. Don't say anything to hurt anybody, and don't hurt anybody. And that also includes yourself. Always share a meal. Never take the life of yours. the river, because that is not showing love for Creator. Our people may have not had what you would call a temple or a church for the land where they did their worshiping and where they were in their house of God with the trees and the rivers and the rocks. And in today's video, I'm going to take a walk along this road and just get some of these thoughts off of my mind and tell you a little bit about historical stewardship, or some stories that may give you a little glimpse into how our people's brains worked 10,000, 15,000 years ago. But the first story that I thought of was of Sir Alexander Mackenzie and his crew when they first came to Bella Coola. As I had told you earlier, one of our laws is that we always share a meal. So they had sat down to feast upon some fish. And as they were feasting, one of the compatriots of Sir Alexander Mackenzie got a fish bone stuck in his throat. And if you've ever had a fish bone stuck in your throat, you know it's a little bit scary. Most of the time you have to pull it out. After he'd pulled this bone out, he tayam gitsos de anachum. He threw it into the river. And our people do not believe in waste. Our people believe that everything goes where it should go. So a young, brave Nukhalk man seen this, and he dove in after the bone. And to Sir Alexander Mackenzie's surprise, the young man both returned, and he had that fish bone. This is a story that was written in the journal of Sir Alexander Mackenzie, and one of the things that he noted in his writings was the dedication and the adamant nature of the Nukhalk, and how no matter what the circumstance, they were willing and able to go above and beyond to help uphold their laws and their traditions. Also, while speaking about Mr. Mackenzie, you know, that Spaniard guy there, much like I am walking now, it took him 3 weeks to get throughout the Nukhalk Valley. That is how seriously we took the taking care of our land. Why? This is my yard. It shouldn't look like this. Should have been cleaned a long time ago. And those kind of responsibilities always escape me. But I really needed to film something for my job, and I really needed to clean my house. And now the more and more that I clean, the easier and easier it is. I do a couple 5-10 minutes each day before I go to work, couple 5-10 minutes at lunch, couple 5-10 minutes after work, and it's starting to look like a brand new place. I just wanted to add this part to the video because, you know, I can talk about stewardship, I can say all these things, and even like I had a really cool idea of cleaning up the entire 4 mile and filming it and speeding it up and talking over it, and then my brain went another way, and then my brain went even another way. And so I just wanted to take this time to say that any little thing that we do can make a big impact, and that sometimes, even though we may feel lazy or we may feel maybe underappreciated or unappreciated or whatever it is, the first part to being accomplished or to being successful is to just do. Just do things. Clean up your house. Clean up your grandma's house. Go for a walk with the garbage bag. Start gardening. Start learning how to fish. Start learning how to preserve and use our lands to its fullest potentials. Because if you don't use it, you will lose it. Anyways, this has been my video. Oh, cool.